Alright guys, jumping right back into the tournament for X Potion and Brawler. So we are taking on the Guado Glories, Goer's taking on the Bhed Psyches. So let's jump right in. It is worth mentioning, in the last, I guess it doesn't really count for the last game we had, but in the tournament before, we actually had some trouble. Like, the teams we're facing now are tough. The Guado Glories were one of the teams that gave us a lot of trouble, and we nearly lost to them. So as we continue onward and as we fight more and more, play against more and more opponents, it's more likely that we don't do so hot. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But Guado with the ball, gonna be pushing midfield here. I don't know. It's gonna be tough. We might have to. I don't want to say we don't take it seriously, but we might have to like forego like, oh, we want to level up this person or that person or this person. And we might have to strictly just say, hey, listen, like, we're just trying to score goals and survive. Because we're almost like approaching that point, it feels. And the reason being is the Bhed Psyches in the later half of their experience game, they're just not that stellar, right? Like, they're okay, but they're not great. Like, they're okay, just not great. That's kind of what that's the core of what we're seeing here. So we're going to pass to Blappa. I mean, there's a potential here. We pass to Blappa, he scores, and we just start this off really strong. But we'll see is the, we'll see if that happens. Who knows? Nat Tackle 2 coming out from Knob. He had quite an encounter there. He was pretty far away, but he just zoomed over and countered us and decided to start fighting. We do miss, and now Guado claims. Which is crazy because we were like 13 shoot above the catch of Noi Guado, but doesn't make a difference. So we should have we should have a forward steal this, and that's exactly what we're hoping for. So maybe a little bit greedy again, but I'm gonna have Guado tackle through, and I'm just gonna try again. Oh, by 1 endurance he retains, but he's so far away from the goal. This is gonna reduce a little bit, so there's no guarantee this makes it. Oh, but it does. Oh, that's so saucy. So we go up 1-0. That was a bit of a Hail Mary, I think. So we're going to tackle through. Whether tackle comes out. The big question here is, can Barrett get this over both players? Looks like it, but there was a chance with some really good blocks they could have still won that. Like that's not a crazy theory, right? Like that's not a crazy thought process. I'm gonna try to pass here, although it feels bad because the tackle also feels bad, right? Like all of it kind of seems not good. The tackle probably would have been safer, but I wanted to pass to Barrick and then to Blappa and then, score a goal. Like that's the sequence we're following, so to speak. So Lake Am does steal the ball, so that's really good, and then we can just basically run away. Run away. So this is not awesome, but I think we can make it work. Venom tackle comes out. Oh, Lake Am, you're going to have a crazy... Okay, I was going to say, she's going to have some crazy endurance, but does not happen. Zazzy Guado does steal the ball. To be fair, that was our fault. We should have stopped earlier, but we didn't. We just kind of kept on going. But now we've kind of reset in kind of an... I don't know if awkward spot is the right way to say, like, what's going on here. But I need to get the ball to Blappa, but he's well covered, and I don't have anyone in position to bait the defenders away. So like it's kind of just like it's just, I guess it's just a bad spot, right? Like that's what you kind of qualify it as. We're gonna get past to Barrick though, see if we can get something going here. Because Barrick is king. He's level 83 or something. I mean, he's insane. Barrick is insane. We encounter both players, which is really good. And then that essentially means we can have Auto Guado here just push way behind Barrick because he tackles, right? So now look at Blappa. Like, he's free. He is 100% just... The world is his oyster free. He's just ready. So we're just going to push up here. nap shot and see if we can make it 2-0. I mean, if we can make it 2-0, I mean, yeah, I was going to say, yeah, it's over, right? Like, there's not really a world where they come back from that. That is really difficult to come back from. Especially against us, because we play the game so, like we play keep away so much because we're leveling up our players, so it takes a significant amount of time for the opponents to actually get goals. And then once they get the goal, we just get the ball back anyway, so, like, what's the point, right? And we can actually get a little bit of experience here. It's not going to be, it's pretty negligible, but, you know, it's some. I was really thinking Guado was going to be away from that. That's kind of annoying. Alright, well, it's not all bad. And we 2-0 going into the second half. A little bit of experience for them, a little bit for us. Not too shabby. And, I mean, you guys have seen this before. We're throwing Nimruk into the field and Judah into the goal. So it's risky because they could just, like, go crazy and score all over us. But if we maintain ball control, we should be fine. So Barrick with the ball, immediately passing back to Nimruk. So that gives us a lot of opportunity to get experience and such. And I know the Guado Glories are fast, but we can always kind of set up to bait their players all sorts of directions. You guys might, if you guys have watched the last video, you might have seen we did that between Nimruk and Blappa. We kind of baited the forward all sorts of directions, you know, going all over the place, just because it's nice to set up in that way, right? Like it gives us so much opportunity to level up Nimruk because he's gonna get pressure, right? By definition, he's going to get pressured. We're going to try for the nap pass of the century here. Wow. I am surprised that worked. I am extremely surprised that worked. Pass to Eager. I know this is a really long pass, and inherently because it's a long pass, it wastes a lot of experience gain. But I don't know what to do. Like, we're kind of just covered, right? Like, there's not really a lot of open spaces, a lot of opportunity. They're just kind of making it hard for us. One counter Zazzy, we don't care. Okay, Pa, we kind of care about. Because Pa now is going to push against Lake Am. And this is great if we're trying to score a goal. Not so much if we're not. Pass to Lake Am. Thing is, we're set up for these long passes. Not Guado as well, though. He had insane encounters. So he was zooming all across the world to encounter Blappa. So I'm not super comfortable with passing to Blappa unless Guado's far away. Looks like he is for now, so we'll pass back. But I don't know what it is. Like I don't know what he's been putting in his food, what he's been eating and drinking, because he's on another level right now. It could be just Brawler equipped to him. That could be a possibility, but it's definitely impressive. So I think at this point, they've kind of just pulled back and accepted, like, we're going to keep the ball. So 2-0 likely going to be the final score. But I think with enough passing, we can level up Nimruk. I think, honestly, we probably already have leveled up Nimruk. I think he's, like, 33 experience away from a level up or something to that degree, I believe. He's pretty close. 2-0 is going to be the final score there. Easy peasy. A little bit of experience for them. Looks like we just barely got a level up by one excess experience point. Nimerick level 62, more HP. I'll take it though. So we 2-0 the Guado Glories. The Bhed Psyches win 1-0 against the Luka Goers. So the difficult matches are going to continue. Ideally, right? Perfect. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, we're going to be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.